In this video, we are going to learn about how do we do basics of the summary output. So over here, we need to find for what all dates we need to create a dashboard. So over here, we have the input date. So we will simply put our input date, which is over here. And by default, I have kept this as a 30. So we need to scroll this till we get our desired date, which is equal to this plus 1 is 13, and we have till 14/3/2017, so we need to go a little ahead. 13 14 3 2013. Okay, fantastic. Now we have the date in our head. We need to find total number of calls, which is simple, which is count if. What is my range? My range is total number of calls. All right, or total number of calls, which is from here, comma, or rather I will make this constant, and my date criteria should be equal to my date. It says 0 because I have to count number of calls for that particular date, but over here we have given a date and time. So separately I have created only date, which is integer b6. It gives me only date over here. So I have to compare, instead of this I have to compare this fields, and I have to make it constant. Again it gives 0 because most of my data is from 2012. So rather I will introduce date over here as so let's say 01/01/2012, and then it should give me some output. It says 281. Okay, I simply have to drag this and it gives me output over here. I will find a summary over here. Fair enough. Now the next two columns or next two rows is basically the option which I have chosen over here. I need output based on that particular option. So how do I do that? So if I select 1 over here, it gives me output as 1. Now 1 is what? Over here 1 is a desktop. The desktop, in the desktop, which is a kind of a product, so which is 2 over here. So I have to give desktop as a product over here. So I need output as desktop. Okay, so that's what we want. So first is a product, and then product is 2. So 2 is in this unique thing is a desktop. So I need to find out how do we get this basically. Same with the option 2. So over here my first thing is I have to find which product is this. Okay, what exactly it is. So from where I will find it? So I will find it using index function. Okay, is equal to index. What is my array? Array is like this, which is F4. What is my row number? My row number is the option which I have selected over here, which is this. What is my column number? Which is an optional thing, so I will simply leave it blank. It says product. So if it is second option, it says region. If it's third option, then it says large customer type. If it's fourth option, then it says agent ID. Similarly, I will do exercise for this. Instead of putting E4, which is this, I will put G4 and I'll put comma. I'll close the bracket, and depending on my selection, it gives me the output over here. So one thing is for sure that I've got agent ID and customer type. Now what agent ID and what customer type then I need to find out. How will I find out? So I'll put index. However, this doesn't solve our purpose. So over here, instead of selecting this, I'm going to do something which is dynamic, which is I will write index. I want my final output, so I'm directly choosing this my input. Over here, if you can see, the rows are my columns in. So I am getting my rows using this, which is what is going to be my row, and my column would be my column would be over here. Okay, and I close it. It says Agent Harry. Same output, I can write it over here. Instead of this, I just have to shift over here, and I just have to shift this a little, and it says large corporate. So even if I change something over here and I click here, it gives me output as accessories and large corporate. I simply have to copy paste this equal to something over here, and equal to equal to, and then my output will be changed accordingly, which is equal to over here, which is satisfaction for total, and this is for upsell equal to accessories and large corporate. So this is how it works. And then for the talk time, uh, we can do sum if, which is my range, which is over here, which is my range is talk time, which is called duration. I can take this entire thing, control F4. My criteria is on that particular date. Okay, my range is my date criteria. My date criteria is my range. I will make this constant. My criteria is on that particular date, and my sum range is my call duration. I will make this constant, and I'll close the bracket, and I'll simply drag this. It will give me the output. Same with the resolution date, same with the satisfaction. Similarly, for the accessories and the corporate, we can have total calls. However, there is a little shift in the technique, which we'll see in the next video. In the meantime, you can do the similar output for the resolution date, satisfaction, and the upsell. I hope you have liked this video. Thank you.